Hi, I'm Serene. I'm the owner of Posh Nail Spa.
So, Serene, what made you decide to start Posh?
I love getting my nails done.
Okay.
So about 15 years ago, I bumped into an opportunity to buy over an existing nail salon.
Oh.
So I thought about it, and then at that point of time, I didn't have much experience running any business. But the only thought that came through my mind was, since I love doing my nails so much, I just pay one time to buy over the business, then I can do my nails for free for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Unlimited.
That was my initial thought. I was very naive. And when I finally took over the business, of course, it's not a bed
As
of roses
easy
lah.
as it seems,
Yeah,
understand.
because it was a running business.
Hmm.
So at the age of 22, just after graduation, I thought it will be just buy over and then the business will run on its own.
Hmm.
I didn't think about anything else.
Hmm.
So I borrowed money from my family. I paid to buy over that nail salon, thinking that it will be something glamorous for me
Mm-hmm.
to be a salon owner at that age,
Yep,
right?
yep,
So
22.
that
Wow.
was my initial thought, and that got me into the industry by accident.
By accident, wow.
Yeah.
It just started from you wanting to do your own
Yeah,
nails.
because at that time there was no gel polish.
Hmm.
So if you want to maintain your nail looking nice, you need to go in for a color change
Hmm.
every 1 to 2 weeks
Hmm.
because the colors won't last very long.
Hmm.
But with gel polish now, it can last up to 1 month or more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a bit different now compared
Alright.
to the last time.
So before you're telling me it will like 2 weeks, it will start fading, it will start
Not two
chipping or
weeks.
what?
Last time that when there was no gel polish, the regular normal nail lacquer lasts about 3 to 5 days maximum, and then it will start to chip, and then it won't look so nice
Oh,
anymore.
okay. So
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah,
Oh.
because there's no guarantee. Normal nail polish maximum lah. If you take care very well, 1 week lah.
Hmm. Okay. So then the now with the gel
Yeah,
can last 1 month and above.
1 month and above.
Oh, okay.
So I just removed my nail yesterday, but that nail that I had on my nail was already 1.5 months.
Hmm.
So you can see the nail growth is almost about 2-3 cm already.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the stick-on nails, right?
Nope, this is my natural
Oh,
nail. Yeah.
okay. So
But we do have stick-on nails as well. Yes.
okay. It's
Don't
different.
worry, you learn.
Yeah. I have a friend who is a nail tech.
Okay.
Yeah, but she wants to start her own business. She got her equipment and stuff, but
Okay.
didn't start lah. So I just knew the stick-on nails.
Didn't start or not yet start?
Start amongst her friends, but not like a business,
I
more
see,
like
I
a
see. So
hobby.
she does all the press on, and then people buy from her, and then just put it on.
Something like she would shape it, she would
Yeah.
cure
So
it.
that's very
maybe.
popular now.
Hmm.
Very convenient, very time saving, and then for Muslim customers,
In a way, friendly.
yeah, it's easy for them because they only wear it when they need.
Hmm.
Because I know that nail polish is not halal, right?
Yeah.
For Muslim ladies. Yeah, so with the nail press-on nails, they can just put it on and then remove as and when they want.
As needed.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. So, from your experience, right? Like you've been 15 years in this industry. Wow. So, how has the scene changed?
I would say currently manicure and pedicure has become um, a necessity. It's like part of a lifestyle for many people. We have customers coming in every 2 weeks, the male customers coming in every 2 weeks to maintain their nails. They trim and cut for hygiene purpose and also for personal grooming, because I believe that nails is part of grooming, and it's very important for your first impression. Because like what we did just now when you came in, the first thing we did was to shake hands.
Yep.
And then you might not know that at that point you're already being judged.
Yeah. Oh no. I feel insecure now judging my nails. Thank God I cut them this morning.
So if you're representing your company going out for a meeting or something, right, I think it makes a lot of impact if you are seen to pay attention to these small details, this small part of your nails. Also, you are paying attention. It means how you do something is how you do everything, right? Yeah.
Yep. I heard that
So
saying.
that's how.
Wow, I love that saying. So, are you saying looks matter?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, okay, I love that. Yeah, I noticed before coming in your
Yeah, but looks matter is our tagline previously, but since early this year, we have actually already changed it to you do matter.
you do
Yeah,
matter. Wow, okay. I like that. But why the change?
because I feel looks is important. I think it's also a bit shallow lah,
Hmm.
because we want to look at people substance also. Of
Hmm.
course, looks will help you to garner good first impression if you take care of your grooming and everything. But at the end of the day, if you have no substance, it won't last very long. Yeah,
I love that. I love
yeah.
that. Wow. So
So
you're somewhat saying looks matter, but to a certain extent.
yeah. So to a certain extent, I decided that I don't feel so comfortable looking at that tight line anymore. Yeah, I think I also change. You know, people change, right?
Yep.
As you grow. So
Hmm.
I think that at this point of time, we want to focus on the people that matters. Yeah,
Wow.
not just our clients, our team, ourselves, and promote self love. Right.
Hmm.
So you do matter.
Wow, thank
Mm.
you. I feel appreciated. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, this is just sharing. Before coming here, we don't have a parking. We need to park outside. But Shewing here has accommodate us and make a parking.
Actually, I purposely moved the appointment.
Really?
No lah.
Well, okay, okay.
Customer,
Cancel lah.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
postpone.
Postpone.
Ah,
Understand. Okay. Yeah. Either way, appreciate that you
my
tried
pleasure. My
lah.
pleasure.
Yeah, and I feel so. Yeah, people do matter, and I love that you're
The shift.
going for inner beauty as well.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So, from your years of experience, you mentioned it's first there wasn't any gel, and
The product that
yeah,
we
the
use, right?
product,
Yes.
right? It was just like lacquer, and then how many years in, and then the gel trend came
Um,
about.
I think about 3 years. After 3 years, then gel started getting more and more popular.
Mm.
At the early days, on the gel, the cost to get in gel polish is very expensive. So not many nail salons offer it. So at that time, we were one of the first few that offered. Yeah.
In
In my first salon that I took over was in SS2.
SS2,
Yeah.
right? So it still exists until this day.
We are still in SS2, but we moved to an opposite. We When I bought over, it was just a half shop,
Mm.
and we had 3 chairs and 2 manicurists only.
Mm.
So it was a small scale thing.
Mm-hmm.
But as we grow, I realized that customers are not very willing to spend money because we are like a
Cram.
small setup, and then we cannot really charge very high price also.
Mm.
Then I realized that we want to position ourselves differently, and we want to target the upper market. Yeah,
Mm.
that's when we rebranded to Posh.
Mm.
Yeah, when I bought over, it was some other names, very
Yep.
pariah one.
Okay.
Yeah, then we rebranded to Posh, and then we found a shop lot in Taman Tun,
Mm.
and that was also the neighborhood that I feel will
More affluent.
affluent, and they will be people that are looking for this kind of services.
Mm.
Yeah, so we moved from that small shop to TTDI, where we started the first branch for Posh, and then subsequently the next year we found another shop because we still have a lot of clients from SS2, and they travel to Tamantun, but they are still asking if we will reopen in SS2 again because that's their area.
Right.
So then we found a shop lot. A customer introduced us to a shop lot because she wants me to reopen
Wow.
there, right? So she introduced me to that shop lot, and then then we decided to reopen there, to a full-fledged shop lot.
Mm.
Yeah, with not just manicure and pedicure, we also brought in eyelash extensions, waxing, and other related services.
So it
Yeah.
becomes like if they come, they can do a few other things.
Yeah, and also from a half shop to a full shop lot, it gives us a lot more space to do a lot more activities. So that was when we also introduced the idea of nail parties.
Nail parties.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Never heard of
So
that.
customer can book out our salon, and then if they want to celebrate bridal showers, birthday parties, family get-togethers, event launches also we've done that. So they book out the whole space. Then we prepare high tea for them. We decorate the place with helium balloons and posters and flowers and whatnot. Then we offer manicure and pedicure on the spot.
Wow,
So
that
their
sounds
guests come, they get pampered, they get to enjoy high tea, they get together, take photo, hee hee ha ha, have a good time.
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I bet Cam is sold already.
Yes. So it's very popular back then when there was no other nail salons offering because we were one of the first nail salon that has that kind of space.
Right.
Nail salons in the earlier years were just like a room space or half shop lot or even just a desk in a beauty salon or a hair salon. So they don't have the luxury to do so much.
I see. It's more of just like a part of a smaller service to a big one.
Yep.
So you started out with the full on.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like getting manicure and pedicure is quite.
You should. I can free up a space for you later.
Wow, thank you. So sweet of you. But I actually have tried a little bit. And yeah, it's relaxing.
It makes a lot of difference.
Yes,
Yeah.
You feel relaxed, you feel pampered. Something about that.
Yes.
Okay, so you mentioned like you were one of the first to do that concept, right?
Of the nail party?
Yeah, the nail party. So like, do you start notice like people copying?
Of course. People always copy from the best, right?
Yeah, I love that.
The confidence.
Yeah, not just the confidence, but also the way you frame it, because some people might be a bit bitter about it. But it's
okay. We lead them. We're leading the industry. That's how I see it.
I love that. Yeah, that was my question. How do you see it? How do you like keep up with that? How do you?
Okay. I think for me, because I'm in the business, but I'm not in the business.
Okay.
A lot of the nail salon owners that I know, they are a manicurist themselves. So when you are day in, day out, also serving customers and doing the services, you cannot really see the business from an eagle's eye,
like a higher, bigger picture.
Yeah. So then the decisions that they make and the decisions that I make would be different, because for me, it's how I can grow the business. But for them, is maybe how many customers can I do in a day. So it's a very different POV.
Yep.
Yeah. So for me, I read a lot and I reference a lot from overseas salons, how they do, especially the hygiene standards. Because in Malaysia, there is no one body or association that's governing the standards of nail technicians or manicure pedicure services. So so I read a lot and I refer from there. And I think that the hygiene standards in nail salons are very, very important, because if you don't take care or you don't clean properly, then there will be bacteria infection that can spread from one customer to another customer. Yeah, so that's why fungal infection on toenails are very common. Yes.
Okay.
And probably half of them kena from salons that they go to.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. They didn't know about this. I know about fungal toe
Yeah,
infection.
the other common problem is customers not wearing the right fitting shoe. Then
Very
it
tight.
causes a lot of pressure on the nail, and then blood clot, and blood clot will turn into bacteria turn into fungal infection.
And it just becomes really bad lah. Yeah, understand. So interesting that you mentioned about the right fitting shoe. So as a guy, now I am, I don't care so much lah. I like cool.
Open toe.
Yeah, open toe, comfortable. I wear sandals because my team say, oh, slipper not nice, wear sandal. Okay, I wear sandal. But for ladies, right? Aside from the open toe, most of the lady shoes are very pretty. It's very like narrow.
Yeah, that's why if we have customers having toenail issues, we will assess their condition and ask them how comfortable is their shoe, and then also their lifestyle. So a lot of people, if they are working in the office, they got no choice, right? They have to wear the stiletto.
Stiletto, yeah.
I don't even have one because I don't need to.
Wow.
So then we recommend them to wear it to office, and then when you are in office, maybe you switch it to a slipper and walk around. And then when you are meeting clients, then only you change back to your shoe. It's more comfortable for
Your feet,
your
your
feet,
toes.
correct? Yes.
Right. But it's not just that, it's also for like health wise.
Yeah, because imagine clock in, then you will get bunion,
Yes.
right? So all these things, if you don't take care in the long term, it will create a lot more different issues. Yeah, so we will recommend them to do things differently. Yeah, but
Okay.
also they have to listen lah. If they don't listen, then that's all we can do, right?
Right. They can come more.
Give us more problems to solve.
Yes, correct.
That's where the money comes from. Solving problems.
Yes, exactly. The bigger, more problems, and the bigger problems you
Yeah.
solve, the more money you get. Okay, love it. So you mentioned like you have a more eagle eye point of view because you yourself is not a technician, right? So, and you did start out because you like to do your nails
Yeah.
and you want like
So
free.
as a customer, I know how I want to be treated. So that's how I train my staff. But previously, because I'm the kind of person that if I do something, I want to do it well. So I also force myself to go for a crash course. I don't do customers. I don't practice the skill, but I know
The
how
methods.
it's supposed to look like. So my eyes, I see, I know whether you're doing it correctly or not. Yeah. So at least I know what's going on. I know how things are supposed to be, so they cannot goreng with me also.
Yeah, they got cheat you. Understand. Yeah, I feel that's quite important as a business owner. You don't need to be the best at doing that particular thing, but you need to have a certain standard and uphold your people.
Right.
Okay. So like, what the actual question is like, so what do you do actually?
What do I do? Actually, as for my position, I do a lot of talking with my staff because I feel a lot of them in this industry, if you notice, they are very low in self-esteem, very low confidence, because the general public as a whole don't really look at the job of a manicurist as a profession.
Yep.
Right?
It's more of like a hobby.
Yeah, or for people with lower education background, you cannot study very well, so you come and do all these jobs lah, all these skilled jobs.
Yep.
That's how people used to see the industry and how they used to see manicurists. So a lot of them also have that kind of burden in them. They feel like they are not
Good enough.
They don't make their family proud. So I do a lot of counseling, trying to open their minds, looking at things from a different lens, changing their mindsets to look at themselves differently. Because I always tell them, if even you don't respect yourself, how do you expect other people to respect you, right? So that is what I do mostly, to have meetings with them, one-to-one, talking to them, trying to understand them, because people matter, right? So I actually go to the team and actually talk to them a lot. I want to understand them because sometimes the way they behave might not be the way we want them to behave, but we don't understand what they're going through to cause them to behave like that, right? So yeah, that's what I do. I talk to them a lot, try to understand them, try to uplift them, motivate them, yeah, so that they can do their job better.
Understand. I always tell my team, listen first to understand.
Yeah.
Only listen to understand, not to reply. So once you understand, then easier lah.
Yeah. So we help them set small goals. You know, when you achieve small goals, you get the satisfaction. Then you increase your confidence level. Then you want to do better. Yeah. So that is the cycle that we want to create for the team members.
Understand. So currently you have 3 outlets, right?
3 beauty salons and 1 spa.
Okay. So you have a spa as well.
Yes.
Interesting.
So the beauty salons are here in Bukit Tungku, Taman Tun, and SS2. And the spa is in Element Kuala Lumpur.
Element Kuala Lumpur.
On the 39th floor.
Okay.
So we are the only. I've been to many spas, but I've not seen any spas that has a view overlooking the city skyline.
Wow.
While you do your spa.
Wow, sounds fun. I always go to spas. Always like very calm.
Very calm. It's still very calm, but then you get a view.
Yeah, a city view.
City view, yeah. So we recently launched a promo called the City Escape Wellness.
City Escape Wellness. Wow.
So in the city, surrounded by the buildings, but you still can relax.
This is for more people like me. I like the city, but I also want to relax.
So you're my target market.
Wow,
I'll send
perfect.
you the poster later.
No lah, actually my wife is target market lah. I go because of her.
So I send to you, you send to her.
Yeah, she will love you. Okay. So, why venture into spa?
Why? Actually, I think
sorry to cut you off. Is it because like how you started the nail group, you like spas, so you want your own spa?
Actually, 50-50. Similar thing, because I am not the kind of person that go and seek opportunities. I feel in a way I'm very blessed to have opportunities come to me.
Okay.
So at a networking event in Element Hotel, I got to meet the GM there. And then she said, "Oh, you are in the spa industry, the salon, you're in the beauty salon industry. I have a space on the 39th floor that we are looking for operator to come and run a spa."
Wow.
So she brought me up to the 39th floor, and then with the city view overlooking the glass panel from top to floor.
Yeah.
I was very impressed. And then I started thinking, how can I make this happen? Yeah, so we took about 6 months to consider, to plan things, to negotiate, and to pray about it, whether this is something that I should take on, right? And we decided, yeah, it should be something that we try, because people that time after MCO are more health conscious. They spend more time to love themselves. They want to pamper themselves a lot more, because you don't know when the next pandemic is coming again, right? And then wellness is also one thing that people is looking into. So we think that it could work lah. Yeah, so then we decided to take up the challenge, and then that's how it begins.
So this is Element at Menara Ilham there.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, I'm looking forward to go there.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Let me know when you come.
Okay, will do.
So we work very closely with the hotel. Your spa experience is not just a massage.
Okay.
It comes with a full experience, ending with high tea served into the massage suite.
Ooh.
Yeah. So very popular. Our couple spa is very popular. So bringing your wife along with you is the right choice.
You pandai punching me. Okay. So most of your target market, right? You would say they are more to people, affluent people, upper middle income, who wants to take care of themselves.
Who wants to take care of themselves, and also they don't mind paying for good service. Yeah, so we are very committed to excellence. We want to serve our customers the way we want to be served.
Understand. So interesting. So it comes from
people that is in the neighborhood that we are in. They don't mind paying higher if you can serve them up to their expectation.
You're paying for the comfort, for the convenience, the nicer things in life. Understand.
Finer things in life.
Wow, got to learn from you. The elegance. So you mentioned like you repositioned to Posh before, rebranded, right? What made you feel that was the move? That is what needs to be done.
Okay. Like I said, we were in a very small setup before when I took over. And people are not willing to spend money to buy advanced packages from you. But those advanced packages is where we accumulate more cash flow to expand our business. So I feel that we need to move to a bigger space, and then we need to invest in the environment that we are providing to our customers. Then when they come in, they see that, hey, this business is very committed. They are spending so much on the renovation and all this. I don't think they will close down overnight. Then we started to sell memberships like 1,000, 5,000, 8,000. People can trust your brand and willing to pay in advance to enjoy more discounts. Yeah. Then for us, it's also good because we get the rolling capital to do more for the business.
Understand.
Yeah.
What gave you the trust to invest into?
I trust myself, ma.
Oh, you trust
I know
yourself.
I can do it.
Wow, I
Yeah.
love that. Love that.
Yeah.
What gives you the trust?
I think my family support.
Mm-hmm.
My husband is very supportive of what I do, and my immediate family as well. But having said that, my mom was not very convinced in the beginning because she saw me doing what I did because I'm very hands on. So during busy time, I will actually sit down and wash feet for customer. So she one time she said to my sister, I'm not sure if she's gonna watch this now, but it's okay.
Yeah.
She said, I don't understand your sister. I sent her overseas to study. We spent so much money on her education, and she come back to wash feet. Yeah. So that's how the older generation perceive the job, right? So it gives me even more urge and drive to want to change the way people look at the industry and the way people look at this job.
Right.
I want the things that I've been doing, I want to elevate the status of how people look at nail technicians and manicurists, and also at the same time to change the whole industry outlook.
Understand? Yeah. I feel like that's the way, in the sense that everything can be elevated.
Yeah.
It's just about the level of service, the quality.
But many of them came in very timid and very low self-esteem. So we really need to spend a lot of time working together with them. Need to actually literally hold their hand. Yeah. So I think my staff are also very grateful for the guidance and the company that I give them. So we have a core team of staff who has been with us for between 8 to 12 years.
8 to 12 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's 13 already this year.
Wow. So like
So
almost.
I'm very blessed with good team and then very supportive. So we inspire each other. Yeah.
How would you say, like, as being Asian, right? There's a lot of pressure and stigma. So how would you?
What kind of pressure and stigma are you talking about?
Like how you say your
mom.
Yeah, your mom is like pay so
you
much.
either have to be a lawyer or doctor or engineer.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So what do you say, like, for people out there who are not those, your family expect of them to be that, and like what advice would you give them?
I think just give your very best. If you decided to do something, you have to be very, very committed. And then results speaks louder than words. So for now, my mom see the results that I have achieved, and she's very proud of me. Yeah.
So prove them wrong, lah.
Yes, prove them wrong.
Yeah. So you can follow your dreams. You can do
definitely
something else outside from being a perfect.
Yeah, actually, if you look at it, a lot of the smarter students, when they come out from school, they're basically working for people that were in the last class. Because people in the last class, right, they dare to take up challenge, they dare to take risks, they become bosses, they start up businesses, become entrepreneur, and then end up those very good in studies one.
Work for.
Yeah, work for them lah.
That's it. You're one of those smarter ones, right? Go to study overseas.
Yeah, go overseas is for experience. My results is not so great lah.
Wow, I love your honesty. Oh, so brave.
Yeah, because I also tell my daughter the same thing. My daughter, she is very street smart. But in terms of academic, not great. But she can pass lah. So I tell her, don't worry. Even if you fail, as long as you do your best, you have good experiences in life. You know how to treat people well. You have integrity. This kind of all these things is more important than scoring all A's. Right.
So like good values.
Good values, yes.
Wow, so lucky to be your daughter.
Yeah, because I'm very lazy. I really have to send her tuition lah.
Same Christian already, same good school already.
Yeah, some more, okay lah.
It's okay lah. As long as you be a good person and you
Mm,
commit.
yeah,
Okay, okay. So what would you say? What advice would you give to parents who are like,
parents.
you know, worried for their children?
Actually, a lot of my friends also ask me, how come your daughter can be so independent at her age?
Hmm.
My daughter is 17, but when she was about 8 to 9 years old, she was already handling herself on her own.
Oh wow.
I don't really need to take care of her very much. So my advice to my friends is just be a lazy mother.
Just be wow.
Because your children will have no choice but to do things on their own.
Mm,
That's really how I brought up my daughter. Because I see that nowadays the parents are so over pampering their kids, right? Everything they do for the kids. Then the kids just sit there to be fed, to be, to be served.
Yep.
And that's not how they learn. They have to learn, they fall down and get back up themselves and then, figure out ways, problem solving. Yeah, so I was a very lazy mom. I was lazy at home because I was busy at work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Understand.
So she got no choice, but she have to do everything on her own. So since standard one, she will wake up on her own, get ready herself, and then she just wake me up to send her to school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wow. I love how you dare to like break the norms and like go out there.
Yeah, I just lazy lah.
You're just lazy. I love that. But yeah, I agree with the challenges builds character,
Yes.
and you cannot have a easy life and good character. You kind of need the challenge, the hardship.
Yeah, the hardships actually mold you into the person that you are
Mm.
meant to be.
Okay, okay. Love that. So if you mentioned like challenges comes her way, right? Okay, let's say challenges comes your way.
My way.
Yeah.
Okay.
How let's say I'm pretty sure like your 15 years of running this, there's a lot of challenges.
Actually, if you ask me now, and if I look back, I really do not know how I come through. I cannot really give you any advice because it's really just one step at a time, really just putting in your heart, your soul, everything into the business. And my end goal is just I want to make this happen. I think if you are very focused on your goals, you are very determined, and you are very passionate in what you do, you don't get tired. You just want to be there at the end goal. Yeah. So that's what drives me.
Right. How do people know their passion?
Okay, that's a very good question. Actually, I think a lot of people don't know their passion. For me, I'm also not sure if this is my passion, but since I'm put into this position and I'm enjoying what I'm doing, I am not burnt out, uh, and I still see a lot of opportunities in front of me. I think just follow as it goes lah. Just go with the flow.
Just go
Yeah,
with the flow.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just keep on going. I noticed.
Just keep moving forward.
Keep
Yeah,
moving forward. Wow, like the Robinsons.
yeah.
Wow. Whoa.
I very gung ho.
Love your energy. Great. Wow. Okay. So you have three nail salon.
Yeah, consider beauty because we
Beauty,
started
right?
from nails. Nails is our core business, but later on we also brought in waxing, we brought in lash extensions, we brought in hair wash and blow, we brought in embroidery services. Yeah. So a lot of the services that we brought in is actually complimentary to customers who comes in for nail.
Yep.
But we don't push a lot on the other services because I feel that if I push everything, customer don't know what I am what I'm
There's
good
no focus.
at. Yeah, there's no focus.
Yep.
So our core business that we push out is always nails. But when they come here, then hey, you also have this, you also have this. So then they decide to do everything together.
Right.
Yeah, because we already have the client base.
Yep.
So just pushing out an extra services for them is actually value add for them.
Save your time. It's a win-win lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So and then you also have a spa.
Yes.
Right. So what's next?
What's next? I have always wanted to start up an
Restaurant.
academy.
Oh, academy. Okay.
Restaurant is my husband. My husband runs a restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because I love Japanese food, so he runs a Japanese restaurant.
Wow, you really equate your feelings, you know.
Yeah.
I like this, I go for this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Follow your heart, people
follow
say.
your heart. Wow, but Asian culture
You
really
talk to
follow
me
your
for
heart.
the last 15 minutes, you know I'm not so Asian, right?
Yeah, you know lah. You are
I very
Asian
I very
family worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back, what's next? You mentioned
Yeah,
academy.
academy. Because I I'm also facing a very constant challenge in getting manpower because our industry is very skilled, very labor
Skill-based.
intensive.
Yes.
Right? You need people to actually do it.
Yeah.
That's why even with the AI and robots coming out, we are not worried because our job nobody can take over one.
Yep.
It's the human touch.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but we're lacking in talents because this is not something that the kids will say, I want to grow up to be a manicurist, right? So we need to find talents. We need to convince people to join the industry, starting up small workshops to create interest. So I think starting up the academy will be something that I want to do next to groom the next generation of nail technicians.
So currently you're, correct me if I'm wrong, you are actually limited by the labor rather than the.
Yeah, actually we have so much opportunities. People asking me to open in Johor. Sunway Group asking us to open in Johor.
Wow.
We have opportunities in Redang. We have a lot of opportunities coming to us. A lot of people asking us to expand. But I can open a shop easily. But I cannot sustain. I don't have staff. Then what's the point?
Right.
Then I will affect our brand reputation.
Reputation,
right?
yeah, correct.
So one step at a time lah.
Understand. So you're not limited by capital or opportunities, you're limited by labor.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Interesting.
Capital also lah. If people invest also can lah.
Okay. I love that. You're open to that. So why not do like franchising and whatnot?
Franchising. We have thought of that before, but it's not very secured in my opinion because the entry level to providing the nail services is very low. So let's say if I know how to do nails, I just need to go and buy all the tools, buy some nail polish. I can go to people's house.
Yep.
I can go to people's office. I can go to people. I don't really need to have a shop, right? So the entry level is so low. Not many people will first want to work for you. That's why we are also facing the challenge on getting talents to join us.
Right.
Because they are better off on themselves.
Yeah.
They got their freedom of time. I only work 2 hours a day. I take whatever that I charge. But if I work for somebody, I have to tie down 8 hours a day. Then I only get a monthly salary and things like that. So that is one thing. Another thing is I feel I don't have the security lah, because I'm very particular in the service level and very committed to excellence. If I open, I take people's money. Then if they cannot maintain the standards, then it will affect my own shop also.
Yep.
Right? Because actually there's two other salons in Klang Valley that is using the name Posh. But they are nothing related to me.
I see.
Then we have customers coming to us and say, hey, your Kota Taman Sara branch, your Street Petaling branch, service very bad leh. I say, we don't have branches there. So this kind of feedback, right, make me very worried also. If I were to do something that is out of my control, I may not be able to manage very well.
Right.
Yeah.
Understand.
I don't have the kind of expertise or experience to manage out of my reach. Yeah, that's why even Johor, I don't know whether I should go, even though I think that it's a very good opportunity.
Yeah, because you're worried about the quality.
Yeah, unless I train up a team that I can put out there to help me manage. But currently, our management team is quite lean. Yeah, we have a lot of technicians, but our management team is
very lean.
Yeah.
Okay, understand. But you mentioned you have people who are like 13 years with you.
Yeah.
That's part of technician or
Technician.
Technician.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the technician eventually they will be more than a technician.
Yep.
Because our employee growth map moves them upward to be a leader, and when they are a leader, they need to do more than just the services. They need to oversee the outlet. They need to maintain the staff standards and all those. Yeah, but if I bring these people out, then my current outlet no more
I
people to
see.
get ma. Yeah, so I
Right.
don't have enough people to move around at this point of time. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to the barrier for entry for nail is
Yeah.
very low, right?
Yes.
And if I do myself, I take everything. I have flexible
Even
hours.
lower now with Shopee and everything, people can just buy all
Oh.
the tools and the products online.
Oh, what? Right.
Yeah. So there's a lot of newbies, a lot of the younger manicurists, they graduate from a short course, they think they know how to do already. So they go and offer the services at a very cheap price to their friends around them, or their neighborhood. And it creates price war.
Right.
And then there is no control on the quality of service. Because imagine if you just graduate from a 3 days course, from a 2 weeks
Yeah.
course, they go and do customer already, and then when they cut the customer, they don't handle the wound well, then become infection. Then infection later become fungal. So all these problems will start to come, but the customers don't realize until all
Too
this
late.
happens, right? Yeah,
Right.
then it will be too late already.
Oh, okay.
So sorry, what was the question? Why did we end
No,
like
it's okay. The question I actually wanted to ask, like, why join you instead of starting their own? Yeah.
If you join me, you get to grow. Yeah, we are very big in training. So recently, we hired a staff who came for interview and said that she has 8 years experience. So I was very impressed. Wow, 8 years, not bad. And then you want to join me? Okay, good. Then I tried to interview her and everything. But I skipped the part of interviewing her skill, because if you have 8 years experience,
Should be good lah.
chin chai also can be okay lah, right?
Yep.
I hope
Not right.
I hope she don't watch this. Yeah. But when she came in and then she officially start work, she is just like my staff that was trained by us for 2 years.
Oh.
Everything this staff for 2 years she can do is similar to these 8 years.
Okay.
So a lot of places out there, they just make you work, but they don't grow you. They don't give you opportunity to improve. And some of them also, they don't want you to improve. What if you become better than me and then you go and open yourself?
Yep.
Right? But for me, because I don't know how to do the skill,
Yep.
so you better learn as much as you can and then do as much as you can.
Wow.
Because you improve is good for me, good for the brand. If one day you go and open yourself, you make sure you tell people you're from Posh, okay? So I can be proud of you, and then people will go to you also.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you are trained under my brand.
Wow, I love that. Very like give. You're not worried.
Not worried. I'm very secure.
Love
I
that.
know my value.
Wow.
So they can go open on themselves, but they will not be able to do what I do. They cannot replicate what I can offer, because the effort and the amount of time I spend
training.
It's different lah.
Yep. Yeah. Like you mentioned before, talking to them, counseling them.
Actually I have 2 staff that decided they want to go out and open on themselves. I said, okay, I bless you, go. Then 6 months they come back.
Oh, okay.
Because cannot sustain.
Right.
Then they asked me, boss, can you still take me back? Okay. But my maximum is 2 times. Maximum. Then got one, she go out again. After she came back, she decided, hey, I think I want to try again lah. Okay, please feel free. Then she also asked me where to buy this, but I tell her everything lah. Then she go open again. Then she come back again. Yeah, second time already.
Yeah, cannot lah. Not fair to you, right?
Yeah, not fair to not fair to the customers also, because customers already trust you. Then you go out, then what the customer will think about me, right?
Wow. Okay, but still quite nice of you.
Yeah, we are still in good terms. So at any time, if I need them to come back to help or anything, they are very open. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, because like doing the service and running the business is not.
Yeah. If you are a technician, you may not be a business owner.
Yep.
Yeah. Some people can do both lah, but you cannot scale.
Yep.
Yeah, you can only be in that one shop. Yeah.
Understand? It takes a lot lah to do everything.
Yeah.
That's why you need a good team. So you mentioned you have your team, right? So you have your management team, you have technicians. So your management team oversees the spas as well, or do you have a separate team for that?
Currently, because four branches is not huge lah.
Mm,
So the same management team will handle all the outlets.
mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say 5 years, 10 years from now,
Mm.
where do you see yourself?
I want to be able to run the academy very well.
Mm,
And then if the academy can give me continuous stream of talents, then of course we will expand nationally.
mm,
I'm still always telling my staff, if we can get enough people to join us, we have the enough pool of people. I want to give them an opportunity to own one of the business also, one of the shop
mm.
also. Instead of entrepreneurs starting everything on your own, I call them the entrepreneur.
Yep,
From
entrepreneur.
inside you grow and then you have a shop on your own.
Mm,
So that is actually part of our employee growth map as well.
mm,
But at this point of time, we all stop at being the leader, because after the leader, then it's partner.
mm.
But we have not been able to overcome the
Labor shortage.
yeah
Understand. Wow, quite challenging with the labor
yeah
shortage.
very challenging actually. I think it's in every industry.
Yes,
Right.
skill based, because usually at this point, if they're good enough,
They will
would
want to
open their own, right? Yeah, correct. And yeah, understand.
But I'm very grateful that even though they are at the leadership position,
Mm,
of course they also have a dream to own their own shop. But they are still very open with me, and they are still willing to continue to support me.
mm,
Yeah, because they believe in the dream that one day they can become an entrepreneur.
mhm.
Because if you go out and open a shop on your own
Yeah.
without a branding, without background, you cannot be charging the price that Posh can bring you.
Yeah.
So it will be a different game, ball game also for them. Yeah.
Understand. Okay. Now let's talk about your products and services. Is there anything you want to like share? Anything special?
We have our own range of products called Agape. It has all the products that we use to serve our customers, like the scrub, mask, lotion, cuticle oil, essential oil. So all these things, because we use across all the outlets, right? And then the quantity that we consume every month is very high. So in the end, I thought, hey, why don't I just manufacture myself lah? Then we started our own brand, and then we have all this range of products that we use in the salon to serve customers, and it's also available on retail. So if the customers go on for the service and they like the product, then they can buy home and use on their own also. Or they can buy their own set and then put it in the spa, and then every time they come, they use their own products.
Interesting. Okay. So this product range, what?
The price range or what range?
The price range, what is your intention and
I didn't think very far for this brand, to be very honest.
okay.
Yeah, it's just that whatever that we use for our services, we want it to be available for customers to bring home as well.
Right.
Yeah, and also this business Agape, we actually support the Orang Asli communities.
Okay.
Yeah, so part of the proceeds we actually donate to Orang Asli communities as well, and we also offer skills transfers to this group of people. Because when we go in there and then we interact with them, we pass them whatever the donations or the proceeds they want to give to them, then we also try to bring them out to the city. But a lot of them got a lot of fear and insecurity. They're not sure how the city life is going to treat them. So yeah, we are also trying to bring out more talents from the Orang Asli communities.
Wow.
Yeah, and then give them skill transfers, give them employment opportunities, and try to grow them into what they are meant to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. Wow, so I didn't know you go like charity all the
Yeah,
way.
actually, I went to a town in a village in Sabah. It took me 10 hours to reach there.
Wow.
So the flight is 3 hours to Sabah, to KK. Then we rented a car. Then we drive into the interior for about another 3 hours. And then I have to hike 1 hour to go up there.
Wow.
And then take a small boat ride to reach the village.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was a very interesting journey.
What an adventure.
Adventure, yeah. So when we were there, we talked to them, we introduced them, we showed them our nails. You see, nice or not? You want to come and
How was their reaction?
they're very excited,
Hmm.
but a lot of them, the parents don't want to let them come out.
Right, understand.
Yeah, so a lot of insecurity and fear,
Scared
and we're
lah.
still trying to deal with that lah.
Okay, okay. So anything you want to say or share before we wrap up for today?
Um, come visit my spa,
Yes,
come visit my
please.
salon, and then
There's also a spa that has great for couples.
yes, with a city view. What to share? We have very good deals, and then I don't know what to share. I don't know what to share. Why don't you give me suggestion what to share? Because I don't want to be hard selling.
I understand. I don't feel you are lah. I feel like you share again. I feel like you have, like you said lah, you know your value lah. And if you feel that is anything that is good, like right now you have a Merdeka promotion, right?
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so come check out our Merdeka promotions. We have complimentary nail art as part of the package, so you can check out how our manicurists can blink up your nails.
Blink
Yeah.
up and
Even for nail art, actually, my team came out with SOP. We are not just doing the nail art as a nail art, but it's a whole process of sketching the nail art and then choosing the color, picking the right elements. We want to train them to be a nail designer instead of just a nail tech or nail artist or manicurist.
Right.
So these are the steps that designers take to make their clothing lines, right?
Wow.
So they sketch first,
Yep.
then they pick the element or the fabric. So that's what we do. We sketch, then we pick the colors that we want to use, the elements that we want to include in the nail art, and then we do a draft. Then the draft, one of my senior staff will approve. Then only they make it to a piece of nail art for display. Yeah, so these are all the trainings that we give them.
Wow.
Yeah, we really try to nurture them, and I want to see them grow lah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah.
Wow. So if people want to get in touch with you, right? How do they do it?
You can follow us on Instagram, poshnailspa.my, or you can follow me also lah.
Yeah. Oh, well, what's your IG?
Serene.ing. SEREEN.ENG.
Okay. So you're okay if people get in touch with you directly?
Sure.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not even private.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Great. Later I follow you. Okay. So what if people like want to be a nail tech but they don't have any experience? Will you accept that?
We do. We have a apprenticeship program. Yeah. So you come in. Of course, the pay will not be very high lah, but it's still a 4-figure. You come in, then we train you, but we will have a security bond of 12 months. So we will collect a deposit from you. If you stay on to 12 months, you will get the deposit back. But if you leave somewhere in the middle, then that one we just take it as a fee for us to
teach you and so on. Okay, interesting. All right. So anything else you want to share?
Nothing.
Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much, guys.